What's going on, all you gamers? Here we are, and today we're back in Outriders. Today I'm going to be going over how you can get your hands on those really nice legendary weapons, such as this one right here. So if you'd like to know what the best way of acquiring those legendary loot items is at the moment, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you gamers. As always, for all things Xbox, for all things gaming. A lot more fun hints, tips and guides, and a lot more Outriders and all the latest and greatest games coming out, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. But for now, you're here to find out what a really nice and good way to farm legendary items is. Now, first off, the best way you can actually do it, that I have found, is from kind of like the mini bosses or the tougher elite enemies as such, and the other way is from chests. Now, one really good way at the moment, because the boss is, well, I say boss, the elite is really easy to kill and you can respawn it over and over again, is to come just up here and to do the quest Terra Infirma. So even if you've done it, you'll go into here, you'll speak to Shira and you'll pick up the quest. Now, if you've already got the quest, press your back button, go to your quest map, and it'll be just over here. And remember, this quest is actually replayable, so even if you have done it, at any time you can go back to her and just put select replay mission. Now if you want to track it, click A and you'll track it. From there, what you're going to do is press up on your D-pad and it will tell you exactly where to go. Follow that through, go to the actual location, kill a lot of enemies, and you will end up at this part, which I'm going to show you next. Right, so you should end up at a part just here where you've got to clear the way. Just so you know, you probably spotted it already, but there is some ammo boxes there, and there's also this which you'll want to open. Just in case you get something nice out of it, which I obviously didn't. However, what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold X and clear the path. Now, for this part, I would actually say the best thing you could do, farm whatever the world tier is that you could do at the highest setting, to kind of like a reasonable timescale. So as long as you can go in there and absolutely massacre this elite and get the drops off him, do whatever the highest world tier is that you can do at the time. Also worth noting is because you will be dying on this part, the world tier will go down. So if you're trying to kind of like get the highest world tier, you will not get it from here, but it would be great to come here when you are at higher world tiers. Also, it can't go past the world tier it's in, so if you're at world tier say 5 like I am at the moment, it would go all the way down to the start, but it wouldn't go any lower than that. Right, so what you're going to do from here will be run just this way, literally don't stop running, go past. Like I said, put it to whatever setting you can do this reasonably time-wise, and just massacre this fella just there. What you want to do is hopefully he's dropped some gold, picked up, I can't speak today for some reason, hopefully he's dropped a gold, which he obviously hasn't, and then you're just going to die. Now the thing is, you want to die as fast as possible, so don't worry about that, because then it's going to put you straight back here, and you're just going to start off your run again. Now the lower you are world tier wise, the longer this will take, as the drop rate will be very low. On world tier 5 it is only, I think, 25% chance or something such as that. Whereas if I was doing this on something like 14, 15, it could be up to 300% I believe. But yeah, as you'll see, nice and easy. It takes around about, if I remember correctly, I think it's about 28-29 seconds a run if you're actually adequately equipped. And this way you'll definitely get those legendary weapons and you'll gear up really fast. It's also a nice place to actually gear up just normally, or get mods if you wanted to deconstruct the loot and get some mods off of all of the gear. Now, one thing to note, and you will definitely want to make sure you don't do what I did, and that is to kind of grind for an absolute age solidly. I think it was about 5 hours because of how low the world tier was. And then when that all-important legendary drops, you've accidentally picked up too much inventory on that same turn and you can't pick it up. There is absolutely no term to describe how heartbreaking that was, so yeah, don't let that happen to you. Be clever, clear out your inventory.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Right, so as you saw, that one was quite combat focused, and you will need to be a bit geared, especially if you're doing the higher world tiers as such. The next one is quite leisurely, so you could do this anytime and not worry too much, and you'd still have a good chance of getting legendaries. As I said, if you can put up higher world tiers, it will definitely help. What you're going to do for this next one will be to press your start button and return to the lobby. Now once you're in the lobby, as you probably already know, you get kind of chapter points or story points, which is basically, how can I put it, it's like when you're progressing through the campaign. If I show you here, you'll get different story points, and within that go to whichever one you want. But when you go to it, it will reset all of the instants. So say for example I wanted to replay this one just here, confront the altered at the tower, which is the very one we want in Riftan. All of the loot that's within that, so for example all of the nodes, all of the iron, all of the chests as such, they've all respawned. What we're going to do is we're going to press continue game. And you're going to spawn in right at this location here. Now what you're going to want to do is run straight forward.
I've reached the solar tower. I'm going in.
Go all the way to the right hand side, up here, chuck left, and there's a chest just here.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention?
Now each one of these has a chance to drop epics and legendaries, but obviously it is quite rare. However, the higher tier you're playing, the easier it'll be, and the much faster it will work out in your favour. Just over here is the next one.
As of recently, so am I.
And finally, you're going to run just down this way. Chuck a right. There's also iron ore there, just in case you need to know, but you're probably not going to bother with that if you're trying to loot those real nice kind of legendaries as such. Now unfortunately we've not been lucky on this, but like I said, I'm on world tier 5, so the drop rate is really low. Chuck it up as high as you can, go to 10. Now it is worth noting there is one if you want to go straight up there and kill the boss, you can get one afterwards, and if you want to go further down this way, all the way down there, you can get 2 more, but I found that time wise it was best to just do this and then just press start, return to lobby, go straight back over to the select story point, click on the same one and continue, rinse and repeat, and so on and so on. With that you're able to farm free really fast, and it's just leisurely and you don't have to worry about stuff. You'll be getting legendaries, you'll be getting good loot, you'll be getting stuff you can dismantle, and if you find a better place, go to that checkpoint instead, especially with the elites. If you find a really nice place where you can farm the elites, do that instead, but these two are the fastest that I've found so far. As always guys and girls, I hope that's helped a few of you out. I know it's definitely helped me out. I've grabbed a couple of nice legendaries so far, so as always, take care. I'll see you on the next day.